Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again. So we have a quick walk through today's factory direct delivery here before the folk head off for their test tow and adjust up the electric brakes. So this one here is a 21'ft top ender T5 in a single beds. So it's a bit of a different layout here, which is good. So this is all the our front CAD design, press folded, welded and powder coated aluminium front box system. So you can see the storage area up top with the jerry can holders. These are all rhino coated for the rock protection, as well as the zinc frame inside with the rock dropouts. Nice heavy duty doors there. The lockable diesel filler, so you can see with the Webasto diesel tanks, they've got a level indicator here, so you can see the amount of diesel you got left there for your heater inside. Lockable filler. Again, we've all fully designed and developed these boxes to be unique for the KEDRONs. The one-touch electric front jacks, so no more taking jockey wheels off and looking for areas to put them and winding the heavy handles and the like. You've got the back up there where you can pop that out and put a handle in if you lose power down the track for whatever reason, but other than that you've got a retract and an extend here, so you can simply hitch up, unhitch at the touch of a button. This one here's got all the weight distribution hitch all set up. This van here's got 4 150 watt roof solar, so it's got plenty of solar panels, 600 watts up top. It's got the heavy duty pull out slides here for the larger generators in the front box system here. All our heavy duty doors are all triple dust sealed with the dual lock on these. Drop that down so you can see the flush mount, face mount in the electronics now, so really nice and accessible on the outside. On the inside we have all the controls and circuit resetters. That's a pure 1800 watt sine wave inverter and a 300 amp lithium power pack. LED keyless drop table on the offside. All our KEDRON 1250 load rated alloys with the disc brakes in behind. We use Goodyear DuraTrack, so the flagship in the Goodyear Wrangler tyres there for the top enders. That's the instantaneous gas hot water, so you only use the gas when you need it. The pull out cassette toilet is here on the outside shower. Instead of just having a little outside plastic box recess, we've got a full outside shower, basically a full outside shower zone, sorry, here. So you've got the shampoo and shower gel dispensers here, so you can easily refill these with your own shampoo and shower gel, so you're not fumbling around looking for any soap and that on the outside of the van if you're at the beach. And you've got some biodegradable soap there to use. Inside here you've got the flick mixer and the outside shower, so if you're in a sensitive national park and the like, you'd obviously just use the water, but that's a really nice recessed zone there for the outside shower and all that now. So the top ender in our style and profile of the van is unique in the KEDRONs with the recessed spare wheels, so they fit in nice and uniform. The folk are having their run through on the rollout awning before, so that's still out, but we'll pop around. I'll grab this light so we can have a bit of a look through underneath. So this one here we have a choice of 3 big pull out boxes, or they can keep it open. Some people like to travel and play golf as they go around or the like, or have their fishing rods go full length across the van as far as they can there for their storage. This one here with the outside TV provisions, so you can see the stereo is outletted from inside to out. 12 volt outlets, 240 volt outlet, satellite outlet, TV outlet, HDMI's, courtesy lighting, and this one down here is an outlet from the air tank, which basically pressurizes the airbag suspension underneath the van. So another purpose here you've got is if you're traveling off-road or in the soft sand and you want to let the tyres down on the van and the tow vehicle, with our top end as standard, with our airbag band kits, they come with a tyre inflator, so you can basically pump your own tyres back up on the van, and then you also get an extender kit here which extends the kit to go forward and pump the tyres up on the tow vehicle as well. So that's a great new feature in the vans there. So you don't have to carry the additional pumps inside your tow vehicles. You've got it all in your van now. pop underneath and have a look. So this one here is all on the KRS suspension, so all our KEDRON recovery stub suspension that we spent about 4 years developing. So this one here, you can see the recovery stub there that can slide out. So massive benefits with these. Even if you're changing the tow vehicle, you can just replace the stubs to suit the offset of your tow vehicle's wheels so they can interchange. The other one, of course, is to have a spare stub in the van. So we're the only brand of van in Australia that has the removable stub. So any other brand, if you bend a stub or have a bearing fail or blow, you are basically there stuck until you have a arm, like a complete arm there, built from the manufacturer of whoever built the suspension for the manufacturer of the van, or the manufacturer themselves if they do. But and then you've got to get it sent up to where you are and then replace the whole arm. With our top enders, we have a spare recovery stub in the front boot. So with the KEDRONs, are the only brand of van in Australia that you can basically have the peace of mind that if you're travelling, you've got a spare stub in there, and you only have to undo 5 bolts and then that main locking bolt at the back and slide that stub out and replace your stub, and you're back on the road in say 3 or 4 hours instead of 3 or 4 weeks. So it's a fantastic, unique feature of the KEDRONs, and one we spent so much time and developments and then all certified with the government testing agencies down in South Australia. So this one here is on all the airbag Firestone suspension, dual shocks. You can see how our wiring goes neatly through up high there through some recesses in the chassis to keep it away and protected from the rocks off-road. That there we build a custom aluminium tank cover, so that there protects the aluminium tank for the airbags. So I'll pop out and we'll jump inside and have a look in the van. So before we pop in there, you can see you've got a lockable door here on the outside. So you've got storage with the top ender up top, so you can put your camp chairs or the like in a nice deep storage. Triple dust sealed and double lock doors here, and then you've got the compressor there to pump up the tank, obviously for your holding tank. If you're travelling off-road, you can basically choose to pump these up and have more height with the van, so you can have a higher clearance. And then if you're say you park somewhere, or you can even up the van if it's an unlevel campsite. You can let one side down and leave the other up. Or if you say you camped and you're in and out the van, or you want to store it and have it as low as possible, you basically drop this down, and you'll see the outside of the van here. You'll see the van dropping right down. So say you get to a caravan park and you're going to be jumping in and out the van a fair bit, and you want a bit easier access because you've not so high to step up to. So you can see now by just letting the air suspension down there, your height, you don't need that additional little pop-up step there, and the van itself's dropped right down. So this is real handy and makes it a lot more accessible and easier to get in and out the off-road vans, because predominantly over the years they've been a much higher van to get in and out, and if you've got a hip problem or a knee problem, made it difficult. But yeah, that sure makes it a lot easier to get in and out. Plus if you're yeah, like you say, you run an off-level caravan site, it could be a caravan site but they're mainly level, but if you're free camping and a bit off-level, you can basically just pump one side up. So you can see see how that's raising up there pretty quick. So yeah, so that's a great new feature with the airbag suspensions also. These are the new Dometic entrance doors too. So they're on the mesh security grille instead of the big Y gauze, which is really popular now. And these here, instead of having the plastic triple lock, these have got a steel quad lock. So in 4 spots they've got a solid steel lock pin. So as they go in and shut, they're a really nice firm lock on those doors. So you can separate these and just have your actual mesh as well. But that's a really nice doors now. So we'll pop inside and have a look. So this one here with the single beds. Shut that main door. I'll open this back up here so we can get back a bit further, so you can see the van a bit clearer. So you can see with the single beds how it really opens the van up. You basically walk front to back in the centre. The beauty of single beds too also is it actually extends your kitchen bench and gives you a larger dinette. Reason being, you don't need you don't need that foot of airspace to basically walk around the queen beds. So yeah, you get the additional kitchen bench and the dinette space in these. So with the top enders, they have our standard black glass sinks. So we had these custom made, so they got a really nice large stainless bowl. We have a dual flick mixer tap. So this one here, you have your filtered drinking water out the left tap, and then you have your shower water coming out this tap here on the right. So you can basically save your drinking water coming out here and use your shower water there for washing up. But a beautiful looking sink, all scratch and heat resistant. There was a lot of testing done with them and they look superb. They've been ever so popular. Our 4-burner griller oven, so that there they have 3 gas and 1 240 volt. So I'll twist like that. I tripped over here. So with all our doors and drawers, so our drawers systems with the KEDRONs, we have a metal side, we have a heavy duty, lightweight, but a thick ply base. So they're as light as possible, but as strong as possible. And we use our marine grade catches. So they're marine grade catch, all positive lock glass filled. Solid catch. We do a solid stainless steel piano hinge, full length on all the doors. So that's the pantry, so a large pantry space between the fridge and the cafe dinette, as well as the really long open drawers there. So plenty of storage space. Back over to the kitchen, we've got the above the kitchen we've got the stainless steel micro. So on these we do a stainless steel bracket also, so that they're in the corrugations in the off-road, keeps microwave nice and secure. We've got the runway lighting and the bulkhead mood lighting above. The electronics display inside the van, so these here you can control your light switches, also your mains power for the whole van, fridge mains, circuit breakers, so you're no longer jumping outside if a circuit pops a fuse. You used to have to jump out and replace a fuse in that outside box. Now you've got the resettable circuit breakers here. So it gives a nice description here of which circuit board it's running there, so you can simply press it and you're back on the power. Underneath, so this is, as we say, got 4 150 watt panels on the roof, so 600 watts of power, and it's got a 300 amp lithium power pack on the outside. So this basically tells you your state of charge, how much power is going in from the solar and how much has been drawn out from your say your fridge or your 12 volt lighting or your pumps. If you're at national parks, you catch your grey water. So this is your indicator level here for showing you how much grey water is. The tank is full. Up top, your instantaneous gas hot water switch there. This one here, you've obviously got generators when you haven't got 240, but if you're at a national park again and you don't want to use, or you can't use a generator, and you want to use, say, a sleep apnea machine, or you need 240 between the beds and the 240 volt outlets, or again these two 240 volt outlets that are either side of the cafe dinette, tucked under there nice and neat, and you don't want the generator noise, or you can't have it, you can simply press this switch here and that will convert your 12 volt from your 300 amp lithium pack to 240 volt and have it come out wide into those 4 power points. I'll turn that one back off. So it's a really super neat and convenient electronic system, that. The 12 volt TV DVD, so it swivels both back to the single beds as well as to the cafe dinette. When you're at the cafe dinette here on this side, so if you are watching a movie and have it swiveled back, underneath the TOPENDER dinette system we've got the travel lock pins, so you simply pull the pin up and you've got the courtesy strap here to pull this out, so you've got a really nice deep drawer for, again, more storage underneath the cafe dinette. Also these lift up as a as soon as it goes up level it'll double click for lift up leg extensions, and then it's all on a soft close. So when you travel you push that down. At the dinette itself you've got the side pockets for putting your iPhones or iPads or smart devices. You've got 240 volt outlets either side, you've got dual USB outlets either side. The stereo here has got an auxiliary out which is connected to the TV, so that also links in and plays your movies full surround sound with your stereo. There's some welcome gifts, some key rings and KEDRON tactical pens and cups and mugs and backpacks and shirts. So the single beds has got a large bench space, I should say bench space, between. It's got dual USB outlets, dual 240 volt outlets, It's got the pull-out drawers underneath that bench, then underneath also, and then dual drawers that pull out underneath these. The inner spring mattresses are made locally, so they're a pocket spring bamboo mattress. So they're a real quality deluxe mattress we have made locally. So they've got a soft side on one, and then flip the logo upside down on the side, and they're a medium density. So they're because you spend so much time in the van in bed, they're a really nice deluxe mattress that we get made. So we'll step back and have a look back this way. So you can see the 12 volt fans above the cafe dinette, 12 volt fans either side of the beds. 12 volt roof hatches, there's 4 of these in the van, 2 in the main living area and 1 in the ensuite and 1 in the shower. So there's I'll walk up the back. So with the size of the power that's with this van, we run a 12 volt compressor fridge freezer, so there's a huge amount of storage there for your freezer and your fridge space. Shut that. Entering into the ensuite, we've got the travel locks here, so we have a really nice positive travel lock for when you're on the road or off the road, and then when you pull up and you're camped, you've got a magnetic door shut. So we make all of these frosted glass doors all in-house. Entering into the ensuite, you've got a soft blue light there for your nighttime use, so you're not fully brighten up the van with a white light at night for someone else asleep. A raised oval porcelain sink, plenty of mirror space, a wall mounted washing machine here, so these are super popular for the how water efficient they are and power efficient, how quick the cycles are, and still do a great job. Recessed towel roll holders, recessed toilet roll holders with the American oak trim. And I'll swivel back around this way without getting too dizzy. Another travel lock here and another frosted glass door. So entering into the shower, we've obviously got the shower head, the big 12 volt fan up top, flick mixer, and we do a custom alloy, all welded, pressed, folded and powder coated base, so real heavy duty. So yeah, that's a beautiful van for Tom and Jenny to head home and pack up. It's their second KEDRON office, so it's they got one in 2010, so this is their new upgrade. So yeah, just having a good chat with them then. It's great to catch up with them and see them, and yeah, wish them all the very best, and thanks again for the business. As we say, being a 55-year family business, it's very humbling, the amount of support. So thanks to you too for tuning in. And if you've got any questions, you can put them in the comments box down the bottom and we'll get to answering them. Thanks again to Jenny and Tom. We wish you all the very best for continued safe and enjoyable travels around Australia. So thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you up on the next walkthrough. Cheers everyone.